Hello and welcome to the channel. Welcome to another WWE 2K22 experiment video. As today we look to answer a question that is on a lot of people's lips. It's kind of the talk of the wrestling world at the moment. If I go to my universe, go to superstars, and let's go down to C for the big man himself, Cody Rhodes. What if Cody Rhodes rejoins WWE? As apparently he already has. He's already re-signed, set to debut at WrestleMania, I think, against Seth Rollins. Kind of crazy. But still, what will happen if he returns? So I brought him back. I put him on Raw. I put him straight into the WWE Championship division. He's 8th in the rankings, as you can see. Cody Rhodes, AA overall, 55 in Raw's power rankings. Got to build himself up. And then I just go to calendar, go to Raw, wait for it to load, click edit, wait for it to load. Eventually it will load. There you go. Edit power rankings. Right at the bottom. Got to work his way up, below Tucker, below Billy Kay, Peyton Royce, Lana. He's got to build himself up. But edit divisions. 8th in the WWE Championship division. So he is in the WWE title division. He's going to be going for that belt. But he's got to get through people first. Got to get through Balor, Styles, Mysterio, Lashley, Rollins, who's apparently fighting at Mania, Owens, Big E. Long list of people room for him to get through, but can he do it? Let's go find out. So I think this is going to be about 6 years. So let's just get into it. Start, first of all, simulate forward through year 1 of Cody's return to WWE. You're going to go to WrestleMania and we'll see how he gets on. Let's do it. And here we are, April week 4, Sunday, the end of Cody's return year with WWE. And how has he got on? Has he made it to the WrestleMania card? Roman Reigns, Ricochet. Oh, Jesus Christ. Alright, that's a start. Usos, Viking Raiders. Happening forever, it seems. Jeff Hardy, Karrion Kross. Karrion Kross looking for revenge after Jeff Hardy quickly beat him in his Raw debut. Happy Corbin, Nakamura's still happening. Okay, Cesaro, McIntyre, banger. Mickey James, Sasha Banks, banger. Finn Balor, Cody Rhodes. Cody Rhodes not fighting for the WWE title, but on the Mania card, another banging match. This year in real life, apparently, Seth Rollins. And this year in the game, Finn Balor, banging match. And Mysterio, Lashley. Sheamus, John Cena for the Universal title. And the WWE title match is Kevin Owens, Brock Lesnar. So you know what? We don't begrudge Kevin Owens that. It's not Cody Rhodes, but we don't begrudge him that. And the main event of WrestleMania is John Cena and Sheamus are fighting twice at WrestleMania. Sure. Let's just simulate through all the matches then. Sheamus defeated John Cena. Good for him. And where is he? Cody Rhodes lost. Oh, unlucky Cody. Finn Balor beating Cody Rhodes at WrestleMania. Cody giving it all he's got, but not quite getting there. Let's just go forward to the next show. I just want to see how he's doing in the... that's the wrong button. I just want to see how he's doing in the Raw WWE Championship rankings. I'll give him 2 more years on Raw as well. And then I'll jump over to SmackDown in the Universal Championship rankings to see how he gets on. Literally, Jesus Christ. Back me out, please. God. Oh, okay. Edit matches. Is that what I wanted? No. Oh, Jesus. Roster? Yes. I apologise again. This is only my second experiment on this game. It's definitely going to take some getting used to. Cody Rhodes is still 8th, actually, in the WWE Championship rankings. He has not moved up. Oh, unlucky Cody. Hopefully this year will be better for him. Because without further ado, let's just skip forward through Cody's 2nd year back in the WWE and see how he gets on. See if he can finally climb the rankings over on Raw and get closer to that WWE Championship. And here we are, WrestleMania, end of year 2 for Cody, and is he on the card? Rollins, Big E, banger. Sheamus and John Cena are fighting again. Fight forever, I guess, for Cena and Sheamus. Corbin in the Intercontinental title hunt once more. The champ taking on Gulak. Dirty Dogs against T-Bar and Mace with Slapjack in their corner. Banger. Dana Brooke, Alexa Bliss. Banger. Nakamura, Ricochet. Actual banger for the Universal title. We love that. Finn Balor fighting Kevin Owens this year. Cedric Braun Strowman for the US title. Okay. McIntyre Cesaro, Roman Reigns, Mansoor. AJ Styles versus Rey Mysterio for the WWE Championship. Bayley, Sasha Banks, certified banger. Bianca, Becky, certified banger. And the main event of WrestleMania, Brock Lesnar, Bobby Lashley, Cody Rhodes. So Cody Rhodes is in the main event of WrestleMania, but he's not the Five the WWE title, because the WWE title is AJ Seth, and the main event of WrestleMania is just a random triple threat between Lesnar, Lashley, and Rhodes, which, you know what? Sure. Fine. You do you, game. You do you. God, what have I clicked? Jesus. Divisions. Cody Rhodes has climbed up to 4th in the WWE Championship Power Rankings division. He's gone above Lesnar, Balor, Big E, and Kevin Owens, getting close to that WWE title currently held by Rey Mysterio. Power Rankings wise, Cody, where is he? God, I don't want to skip past. There he's 29, up from 55 to 29. And let's go have a look at him. Let's see how he's doing. Down to C, where I see you, Cody. 29 in the power rankings. He's a heel now, egotistical, allies in Finn Balor and Rey. So following their match at Mania, Finn Balor and Cody, earn each other's respect. Best of buddies now, friends with Rey as well. No titles to his name. 2 Mania appearances. 1 Mania appearance, is about to have another. 2 Royal Rumble appearances. And Cody enemies with Titus O'Neil, Brock Lesnar, and Big E. Which fair, let's put Titus in that WWE Championship division. We love Titus O'Neil over here on the channel. if you doubt that, then go check out the TW2020 WWE series they got going on, where he's currently getting ready to defend the Universal Championship against Keith Lee at WrestleMania. Let's simulate all these matches and see how Cody Rhodes gets on at Mania. Can he win this time? Cena beating Sheamus, Corbin beating Gulak, Dirty Dogs win. Going through it, Nakamura retaining the Universal title, beautiful. Cedric beating Braun Strowman, beautiful. AJ beating Rey Mysterio, beautiful. Bayley beating Banks, beautiful. Belair defeating Lynch, beautiful. And Lashley wins the triple threat. Cody Rhodes, 2 WrestleManias, 2 defeats to Finn Balor and now to Bobby Lashley, also beating Brock Lesnar there. Good for Lashley. Not so good for Cody. But he's got 1 more year. He's climbed the power rankings on Raw. He's got closer to the WWE Championship. But can he finally finish his quest of climbing to the mountain? Without further ado, let's see. Let's simulate forward another year to the end of WrestleMania. What WrestleMania we call it? We'll call it WrestleMania 40. And see how Cody Rhodes gets on. We'll call it WrestleMania 41. We say beforehand, we would just start after WrestleMania 38, so 39, 40, 41, yeah. Call it WrestleMania 41, and see how Cody Rhodes gets on in his final year on Raw, unless he ends WrestleMania with the WWE Championship, in which case I'll give him another year. But other than that, this will be his final year on Raw, and let's, without further ado, go see how he gets on. And here we are, WrestleMania 41, by the look of it, Buddy Murphy in the main event. So, you know what? Good for Buddy Murphy. Lesnar, Big E, banger. Bianca Belair and Becky Lynch once again. Sure. Gulak fighting for the Intercontinental, this time against Mustafa Ali. Alright. Nox and Shotzi against Natalya and Tamina. Cool. Braun Strowman got the United States title back and now defending against R-Truth. Jinder Mahal, Sheamus. Sheamus having a different match at Mania. Ricochet, Roman Reigns. Banger. Baszler, Nia Jax versus Nikki Ash and Rhea Ripley. Balor, Kevin Owens. Not many titles on the line. Cody Rhodes fighting at Mania again. This time it's Rey Mysterio, but still no WWE title for him at Mania at the least. It's Lashley, AJ Styles for the WWE Championship. Bit of a banger. Charlotte Bayley for the SmackDown Women's. And the main event of WrestleMania 41, Murphy defends the Universal Championship against King Nakamura. Good for those two. Good for those two. Let's just go and have a look at Cody then. See how he's got on in his final year on Raw. I mean, current ranking in the WWE Championship division is 5th. Power ranking on Raw is 40th. He lost one of his allies, Rey Mysterio. They're fighting at Mania. He's become an enemy. No longer enemies with Titus O'Neil. Thank the Lord. He would have killed you, Cody. But enemies with AJ Styles and Rey Mysterio now. And Cody Rhodes. No titles. Still, not having the best time of things on Raw is Cody. You know, Vince McMahon bringing him back with the big bucks and then just... Nah. But will he finally get a WrestleMania win under his boots? Let's see. We go through it. Where is he? He does. Cody finally gets his WrestleMania win, beating Rey Mysterio in their little WrestleMania rematch. I think they fought at WrestleMania 28, I want to say. 27, 28. That sounds about right. Cody, Rey won on that occasion. I want to say, again, I could be wrong, but Cody winning on this one. Meaning, in the 3 years he's been back over on Raw, Cody Rhodes, 3 WrestleManias, 2 losses to Bobby Lashley and to Finn Balor, and now 1 win against Rey Mysterio. Maybe something for him to springboard off of. But before he can springboard off of it, he gets drafted. Cody Rhodes. We go down to him, and Cody Rhodes, let's draft you over, mate. You've added a bunch of status effects. Your crowd reactions are boo, but your crowd balance is cheer. Okay. Cody Rhodes, off of Monday nights. You now work Fridays. Over to SmackDown, over to the Universal Championship division. So let's just go shove you in there against yours and everyone else's will. Edit divisions. And... crazy. 7th is Cesaro, then Ricochet, Sheamus, McIntyre, Cena, Nakamura, Roman Reigns, Murphy, the Universal Champion. Let's see where Cody Rhodes fits in all of this. He's 2nd. I'm not going to argue with that. He just beat Rey Mysterio at Mania and he's drafted to SmackDown, and SmackDown put him right in the top. So Cody Rhodes, Roman Reigns, winner gets Murphy. Sounds good to me. Will Cody have a better time of things on SmackDown? Let's find out. Without further ado, let's get forward another year to WrestleMania 42 and see how Cody Rhodes does on the blue brand. And here we are, April week 4, Sunday, end of year 4 for Cody, WrestleMania 42. Yep. Carmella by the look of it in the main event, so God knows what's happened here. Becky Lynch fighting someone else for the Raw Women's title, this time Alexa Bliss instead of Bianca. New Day, Viking Raiders for the SmackDown tag. Street Profits versus Mason T-Bar. Mustafa Ali, Mansoor for the Intercontinental. Love that for those guys. Garza and Korea against the Usos. Braun Strowman fighting for the United States title for a 3rd year against Apollo Crews this time. The Women's Tag title Mania. Iconics against Ripley and Ash. Toni Storm, Charlotte Flair. Rey Mysterio, Brock Lesnar. RK Bro versus Dirty Dogs for the Raw tag. Seth Rollins, Finn Balor. Cena, McIntyre. AJ Styles, Lashley. Main event, Carmella, Banks and Bayley for the SmackDown Women's. Cody Rhodes not on WrestleMania. Universal Championship is McIntyre versus Cena. Certified banger, I'm sure, but what has happened with Cody this year? Jumping over to SmackDown, starting higher in the divisions, higher in the power rankings, but no spot at Mania for him. He's enemies with John Cena and Roman Reigns. He's 5th in the Universal title rankings now. He's 21 in the power rankings. Cody Rhodes, though, no titles to his name. Another Rumble appearance, no eliminations, but no more WrestleMania to be added. Not the best first year on SmackDown, but will Cody have a good 2nd year? Let's just see how everyone else gets on at WrestleMania. Lynch wins, Viking Raiders win, Street Profits win, Ali wins, Usos win, Crews wins, Iconics win, Charlotte wins, of course she does, Lesnar wins, Dirty Dogs win, Rollins wins, Cena beats McIntyre, sure, Lashley beats Styles, alright, and Bayley wins the main event. It would have been funnier if Carmella did, but Bayley did it, and we love that too. As now, let's get past WrestleMania, and without further ado, let's skip forward to the end of Cody's 5th year back in WWE, go to WrestleMania 43, and see if Cody can actually make it onto the card this time. And here we are, end of year 5, April week 4, Sunday, WrestleMania 43. Nakamura in the main event, good for him. Usos, New Day, fight forever. Gulak, Mansoor. God, let's just get through this card. Braun Strowman not fighting for the US title. Damian Priest is. It's always, one of them. Strowman, Priest, Crews, one of them's always in around there. Elias, the champ, though. Bliss Evans, Becky Lynch, not in the Raw Women's Championship picture. Murphy, Roman Reigns. Oh, God, is Cody not here again? He's not. The main event is Nakamura, John Cena for the Universal title. Cody? Where you at, mate? Cody, a second year on SmackDown and a second year that he misses WrestleMania. 6th in the Universal title rankings, 32 in the power rankings. Cody, mate, what's happened? Another Rumble, no elimination still. And still no championships for damn Cody Rhodes on SmackDown. It's just sad at this point, Cody, to be honest with you. It's just a little sad. Let's just get through this Mania then. Gulak wins the Intercontinental title, good for him. Big E beats Keith Lee. Priest wins the United States. Lacey Evans beats Bliss. Murphy beats Roman, great for Murphy. Okay, bro, get a win. Sonya Deville beats Charlotte, good. Rollins beats Jeff, banger. Bianca beats Becky, still fighting even if not for the Raw Women's title. And Cena beats Nakamura. Second year in a row, Cena wins the Universal title at Mania against younger guy, McIntyre, and then Nakamura. That's it for WrestleMania 42, 42, 43, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 43. And without further ado, let's go to WrestleMania 44 and see how Cody gets on in his final year on SmackDown and final year of this experiment. Let's go. And here we are, April week 4, Sunday, the final WrestleMania, the final show here. And without further ado, let's just see how Cody Rhodes, if he's even on the card at this point. Cena, McIntyre again, Lesnar, Hardy, Corbin, Mahal, Cedric, Priest, OK Bro, Alphas, Nakamura, Cesaro, Usos, Garza, Los Lotharios, I'll just call them, Styles, Strowman, Lashley Owens, Lynch, Asuka, Cody Rhodes, Roman Reigns for the Universal Championship. If he wins, Cody will do another year. If he doesn't win, then it's over. Oh, drama. And Bayley, Banks, and Charlotte. So we're doing the 4 Horsemen triple threat instead of Fatal 4-Way, and Becky Lynch is not invited. Has Cody Rhodes won a title? Has he won it, or is this his one last chance? He's won it twice. Jesus. He held it for 140 days. Somehow in there. He has a chance to do it again. Okay, go on, I'll heave it myself. Championship stats. Cody and Cena traded it back and forth. Sure. Sure. Let's see if he can win it a third time then, I guess. And let's just simulate through WrestleMania. Can Cody Rhodes win the Universal Championship? Cena beats McIntyre again. Lesnar beats Hardy. Mahal beats Corbin. Priest. God, let's just get forward. Can Cody do it? He does. WrestleMania. Cody Rhodes defeats Roman Reigns to win the Universal title. Massive moment. Charlotte Flair wins the 4 Horsemen triple threat, of course. And Balor beats Rollins. But Cody is the Universal Champion again. And so that means we go forward another year to the next WrestleMania. And it will be the end of the experiment then, unless Cody exits WrestleMania with the Universal title once more. So without further ado, let's just go forward. And here we are, WrestleMania again, April week 4, Sunday again. And will this experiment go on? It depends how Cody's doing. Maurice Lynch, Gulak Ali. Where are you, Cody? Where's the Universal title match? Cody Rhodes is still the Universal Champion. He might have lost it, I'll check. And he's fighting Ricochet for the belt, and if he wins, we'll have to do another year. What's the main event? Main event is Belair, Asuka, and Liv Morgan. Good for them. A main event, triple threat with the women, no 4 horsewomen. God, Cody, how you doing then? How you been? Cody Rhodes, a 4-time Universal Champ, held it for 455 days. So that's like the majority of this year he's held it. Jesus Christ. Is he going to make me continue this experiment even longer? Let's just slip through and find out. Universal Championship, Cody defeats Ricochet. So we have to do another year. That's fun for me. Belair won the triple threat if you're wondering, but Cody Rhodes is still your 4-time Universal Champion. And so without further ado, let's simulate forward another year and see if he exits the next WrestleMania without it. I've lost track of what WrestleMania we're at. I think it's 46 or 47. I'm not going to heaven to guess, but hopefully come the next WrestleMania, Cody will not be leaving the Universal Champion, and I can finish this. Without further ado, let's just get into it. And here we are, April week 4, WrestleMania again, and is Cody Universal Champion? Show me that Universal title match. Thank God. Murphy defending the belt against John Cena, meaning this experiment will be coming to an end. Cody Rhodes, not even on the card. The main event is the same as the previous year, but except of Bianca Belair, it is Lacey Evans. An upgrade, I'm sure we'd all agree. Let's see how Cody's done. Cody Rhodes ends with one friend in John Cena and 5 rivals in Reigns, Ricochet, Murphy, Nakamura and McIntyre. A 5-time Universal Champion. He held the Universal Championship for 707 days. Cody Rhodes done very well, I think. 6 Mania appearances, 3 wins, 50% win record, and what was that? 5 Universal titles for 707 days. Nearly 2 years with Cody as a world champion of WWE. Now that's what I call a success. But that is going to be it for today. I hope you've enjoyed. If you have, then leave a like and subscribe to the channel for more. While you're down there, why don't you leave a comment and let me know any experiments you would like to see done. Always love hearing your suggestions. And so yeah, leave a comment, leave a like, subscribe to the channel for more. Maybe go check out my WWE 2K Universe Mode series if you haven't already. We're just beginning the build up to WrestleMania Backlash, so very early. You can very easily jump in. And maybe go check out my WWE 2020 series, about to have WrestleMania 38. A special preview video just dropped yesterday, just going over the build up to some of the biggest feuds. So easy way to jump in and see what's going to happen for WrestleMania this weekend. But yeah, go do that. Like, subscribe, comment, and as always, I just want to say thank you for watching.